This is the meal German children have been requesting for dinner since the late 1970s. It's called the Viking pot. The Vikings, however, have nothing to do with it. And honestly, it's better this way. This is one of Germany's most beloved family recipe. And even though the Viking story is completely made up, the dish is generally delicious. So let's start with the meatballs. Here I have two secret ingredients that will make the meatballs fluffy: the breadcrumbs and the milk or water. Mix those and set aside for 5 minutes. As for meat, we are using beef here. This is the traditional ingredient according to Knorr. That probably invented this recipe. So into the bowl goes ground beef, salt and paprika powder, and 1 tablespoon of mustard. Don't forget about the rings. Let's roll the meatballs. Not too tight. When you roll them, pack them too hard and they go tough in the sauce. The meatball should weigh around 40 grams. Check if you are not sure how large they should be. While I'm rolling these, let me tell you a story what Vikings actually ate, because that wasn't this. They ate grain porridge, fish and meat from farm animals, and vegetables like peas, carrots, beans or cabbage. Everything cooked in large pots over open fire. Would this grain fixed porridge recipe be a bestseller? Probably not. So this one was invented, but we are making it today with the real ingredients. And if you love authentic German food or just cooking food from scratch the way it's actually made in Germany, subscribe to this channel. New recipe every week. I made 18 meatballs, but how do they actually got this Viking name? So in the 20th century, convenience food companies like Knorr started creating the fixed packets, ready-to-eat seasonings where you can add just meat, some veggies and cream and serve. And to make very simple mincemeat dish to sound very exciting, especially among children, they give it a name Wikingertopf, the Viking pot. And it worked. It became family staple across Germany until today. And while meatballs are finishing, let's peel and slice the carrots. I actually like slicing them because they cook much quicker. Now we're gonna remove the meatballs and make the sauce. We will use the same pan with everything that's stuck on the bottom. Don't clean it, it's just pure flavor. Fry the carrots for 3 to 5 minutes. Salt the carrots. Add flour to create a roux. Fry for another 3 minutes. Pour in broth and bring it to a boil. Add cream and frozen green peas. And put the meatballs back to the pan, at least for 5 minutes. On the medium-low heat. 1 pot, 40 minutes and everyone is happy. Feel free to add additional seasoning like thyme or mustard. The second one is a must. There is a reason it survived the Knorr fix era and became a real kitchen staple. It's genuinely delicious. I'm serving my meatballs with the German mashed potatoes. Rice or boiled potatoes will work as well. There is no right or wrong here. German meatballs, no packets, no shortcuts, and definitely no Vikings. And if you grew up eating like this, there is a good chance that you also grew up eating hache, another German childhood classic. The hache is also made of mincemeat and also something your mother or grandmother made. The link is right here. Thank you very much for watching and I will see you very soon. Bye!